Hello, classmates. This is the assignment for week 5 for the discussion. As you can see, I have chosen 4wheelparts.com, which is a seller of performance parts for truck and off-road vehicles. And I chose this one because they're actually a vendor of mine in my business. And so I'm pretty familiar with them. And as you can see, it's just a store where you can buy parts for Jeeps and trucks and all manner of things to accessorize and fix up your off-road vehicle. So the site is basically one filled with products that you can shop for, and then it has a back-end system where you can log in and put your customer account information, payment information in case you want to buy parts at a later date. So this has been around for a while, and it's a pretty robust and nicely built site. So for the ERD, I basically made a few entities: customer, products, and orders and payments. So as you can see, um, there is a many-to-many relationship with customers and orders. So a customer can certainly have many different orders, um, and some of the attributes in my customer entity are just the name, address, city, state, and zip code. And as far as the orders for the customer, certainly we would have the order ID and payment ID for each order, and then some of the things that are for the um, customer multiple orders would be of course, the customer ID and orders ID to make up the composite key for the primary key. And then, of course, the order date would be unique to those. As far as product entity, of course, a order can have many different products in that, and a product can belong to certainly many different orders. And some of the things that you would have in the product entity as far as attributes are product name, product description, price, and if you had multiple orders, certainly you would want the order ID and the product ID. And then the last entity that I set up was a payment ID. Excuse me, a payment entity, which would have the payment type, whether you were MasterCard, Visa, credit card, you could use PayPal or any other form of payment, card number, and certainly you could add, a ton of attributes that I didn't list on these entities, as well as having a bunch of new entities that certainly I didn't have here. But for this EER, this is all that I, needed to do for this assignment. So certainly let me know what you guys think in the comments. Very basic, I know, but it gets the job done. Thanks, and I look forward to your comments.